Welcome to the Hive Guide to running the transmission practical for secondary school class. Step 1. Give each pupil a test tube containing about 5 ml of liquid. Make sure one pupil has the test tube marked with a cross. This contains sodium hydroxide, representative of a fluid infected with HIV. Also give each pupil a dimple tray and a pipette. Step 2. Ask the pupils to pipette 1 drop of liquid into the first hole in their dimple tray. Step 3. Ask the pupils to take their test tube and pipette and form a line from one side of the classroom to the other. Each pupil should pipette a few drops of their liquid into the test tube of the person on their right. Step 4. Ask the pupils to return to their seats and put a drop of their liquid into the second hole in their dimple tray. Step 5. Get the pupils to stand back in a line and repeat the process twice more. Make sure that each time the pupils form a line, they stand next to somebody different. Step 6. At the end of the experiment, each pupil should have 4 holes filled in their dimple tray. At this point, test each one of these with a pH indicator to see which change colour. Fluids that change colour represent a positive result on an HIV test. Step 7. Ask how many of the pupils had a positive result in their first dimple. One pupil should raise their hand. Then ask how many of the pupils had a positive result in their last dimple. If the experiment has worked, about 16 students should raise their hands, and might be as many as half the class. Step 8. Lastly, discuss the importance of the experiment with the pupils. You can ask if they expected so many to finish with a positive result when they had only mixed the fluids 3 times. Tell them that this shows how quickly HIV can spread. Ask them if anyone knew who started out with a test tube containing HIV. The answer should be no. You can tell them that, like in the experiment, there is no way to know if somebody has HIV. In summary, the transmission practical reinforces to pupils how HIV may be transmitted from one person to another. It also demonstrates how HIV infection spreads within a community. Thank you for listening.